Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel, Raja Goga Sikotar 1719. The desert, a place where life seems impossible. A land of endless sand, burning days, freezing nights, and silence so deep it feels alive. Yet, for centuries, humans have crossed these deadly landscapes and survived using nothing but nature, knowledge, and instinct. Today, we explore the ancient natural techniques that helped our ancestors survive and can still save your life today. This is Natural Ways to Survive in the Desert. The desert, a world where the rules of life change completely. Here, the ground burns your feet in the day and the cold bites your bones at night. A place where even the wind seems to whisper warnings. Before learning how to survive, you must first learn what you are up against. The desert is not just sand. It is a silent, powerful force that tests your strength, your patience, and your will to live. Temperatures can rise high enough to exhaust even the strongest traveler. Water disappears faster than you can imagine. The horizon plays tricks on your eyes, making distances look shorter and safety look closer. In this unforgiving land, every step must be calculated, and every decision can mean survival or disaster. To stay alive, you must do three things: conserve your energy, conserve your water, and most importantly, keep your mind calm. Because in the desert, panic is your enemy, but knowledge is your greatest weapon. In the desert, water is more precious than gold. It hides deep beneath the sand, tucked inside plants, or trapped in places most travelers never think to look. Finding it is not luck. It is understanding the signs that nature quietly leaves behind. Animals are the first messengers of water. Birds circling in the early morning, insects buzzing around certain shrubs, or fresh animal footprints on the sand. Each one is a silent guide pointing toward a hidden source. The next clue lies in the color of the land. In a world of endless brown, even a small patch of green can reveal moisture beneath the surface. Some plants survive only when water is nearby. Where they grow, life is waiting. Dry riverbeds may seem lifeless, but dig a little deeper and you may find damp soil water trapped below the surface, protected from the heat of the sun. Rocks, too, can hold the desert's secrets. In the cracks and shadows, tiny pools sometimes remain long after rain has vanished. And when nature offers nothing else, the desert sky becomes your ally. Morning dew, barely visible, collects on surfaces before dawn. A cloth brushed along those surfaces can gather drops that might be the difference between strength and collapse. Finding water is not just a skill, it is a patience test. In the desert, even a single cup of water can be the line between life continuing and life slipping away. In the desert, the sun is not simply hot, it is merciless. It steals your energy, dries your body, and weakens your mind faster than you realize. For anyone fighting to survive, the greatest rule is simple: avoid the sun's fury. Shade is more than comfort here. It is survival. When the sun is at its peak, every step drains the body of precious water. Even strong travelers lose their strength if they walk under the burning sky for too long. But the desert may look empty. It is not. Shadows are hidden everywhere. A slight dip in the land, the dark side of a dune, the cooler ground beneath a shallow layer of sand. These are nature's shelters. If you have nothing else, your own creativity becomes your shield. A cloth stretched wide, a pack placed upright, or natural materials gathered around you can create enough barrier to break the sun's attack. Even the simplest shade can lower your body temperature and save the water inside you. Survival in the desert is not about outpowering the sun. It is about outsmarting it. Rest during the heat, move when the sun softens, and protect your energy like your most precious treasure. In the desert, shade is not just a place to hide. It is a strategy, a lifeline, and sometimes the very reason you make it through the day. In the desert, getting lost is easier than taking a breath. Every dune looks the same. Every horizon feels identical. And the heat tricks your eyes into seeing what is not there. A wrong turn here is not just a mistake. It is a danger that grows with every passing minute. But nature gives direction, even in this vast emptiness, if you know how to read its signs. The sun is the first guide. Its rising and setting create shadows that shift across the sand, offering clues about east and west. A simple observation can mean the difference between wandering in circles and moving with purpose. When the sun disappears, the desert sky becomes your map. Stars that have guided travelers for thousands of years still shine with the same clarity. The North Star stands steady in the night, a silent companion that never moves. Follow it, and you follow certainty. The land itself also carries secrets. The shape of dunes, the flow of the wind, the direction of scattered sand, each tells a story of movement. If you watch long enough, the desert reveals its rhythm. And where you find rocks instead of sand, chances increase for shelter, plants, and even traces of life. Rocky regions often lead to places where survival becomes easier. In the desert, navigation is not about speed. It is about awareness. The one who sees survives. The one who listens to the land finds the way. For in this silent ocean of sand, direction is not given, it is discovered. In the desert, hunger is as dangerous as thirst. The land seems empty, barren, lifeless. Yet, life hides in every crevice, every plant, and even in the smallest creatures. Survival depends on knowing where and how to find it. Edible plants are the desert's first gift. Cacti store water and sometimes provide flesh you can eat, but only certain species, carefully prepared, can sustain you without harm. Seeds, nuts, and pods growing near resilient trees like acacia or mesquite offer both nourishment and energy for the long trek ahead. Even the smallest creatures can be a source of life. Insects, beetles, ants, grasshoppers contain protein and fat, vital to keep your body running when nothing else is available. The desert teaches you to see the tiny signs of life where others see only emptiness. Fruits, rare but precious, appear near hidden oases or in protected areas after rainfall. Each bite, each morsel, carries not just energy, but hope. Hope that you can continue, that you can survive another day. But the desert is unforgiving. Not everything is safe. Plants with milky sap, brightly colored insects, and stagnant water are often traps disguised as sustenance. Knowledge and caution are as vital as your ability to find food. In the desert, survival is a balance between taking what nature offers and respecting its dangers. Every meal found is a victory. Every safe bite, a step closer to life. Because here, food is not just nourishment, it is a lifeline. In the desert, heat is not just uncomfortable, it is deadly. The sun robs your body of water, burns your skin, and weakens your mind. To survive, you must find ways to cool yourself naturally, using nothing but what the desert provides. The first rule is simple: stay low. The air closer to the ground is cooler, hidden from the sun's harshest rays. Movement should be limited during the hottest hours. Energy burned now cannot be recovered later. Clothing becomes your ally. Loose, light-colored fabrics trap cooler air and protect your skin from the sun. Even dampening cloth with dew or collected water can create a natural cooling effect through evaporation, a trick used by desert travelers for centuries. The earth itself can be a source of relief. Wet sand or soil can be pressed against your body to absorb heat. Rocks that have been shielded from the sun hold a surprising coolness, a small miracle in the midst of blazing sand. Cooling is not just comfort in the desert, it is survival. The mind remains clear, the body retains water, and strength is preserved for the long journey ahead. The desert is harsh, but with knowledge and patience, you can outsmart its heat and endure its challenges. When the sun sets, the desert changes its face. The blazing heat vanishes, but the danger does not. Nights in the desert are bitterly cold, sometimes dropping below freezing. The same land that drains life by day can steal it quietly by night. Survival now depends on retaining warmth. The sand, dry and insulating, becomes an ally. Partially burying yourself in it shields your body from the cold wind. Rocks that have absorbed the sun's energy during the day release warmth slowly, a natural heater waiting silently in the dark. Wind can be as dangerous as the sun. A simple shelter, constructed from available branches or stones, breaks its power and protects your body from the chill. Staying dry is crucial. Moisture invites cold to seep into your body, sapping energy faster than hunger or thirst. Adaptation is the key. Rest when necessary, conserve energy, and use every natural advantage the desert offers. The night may be harsh, but it can also be survived if patience, wisdom, and careful planning guide your actions. In the desert, day and night are extremes of the same challenge. To survive, you must respect both, prepare for both, and endure both. In the desert, survival is not just about finding water, food, or shelter. It is also about being found. Even the strongest, smartest traveler can only endure so long alone. Signaling for rescue becomes a lifeline, a message to the world that you are still alive. Nature itself can help. Shiny rocks, scattered metal, or even the reflective surface of a water container can catch the sun's rays and send a signal across vast distances. Smoke, created from green plants or damp branches, rises higher and travels farther, visible to those searching from above. The desert floor can also speak. Large patterns etched into the sand, arranged in clear geometric shapes, act as silent beacons for planes or helicopters. Even rhythmic sounds, banging stones together or shouting, can carry farther in the desert's quiet expanse than in any forest or city. But signaling is more than technique. It is about patience and timing. Signals must be sustained, clear, and repeated. The desert is vast, and hope reaches only those who search with determination. In this harsh land, survival is not only about what you take from the desert. It is about sending a call into the world, telling others, I am here, I am alive. And sometimes, that call alone is the difference between life and death. For thousands of years, humans have crossed deserts, enduring extremes that would break the unprepared. Tribes like the Bedouins of Arabia, the Berbers of North Africa, and Native Americans of the Southwest mastered the art of desert survival. Their knowledge, passed down through generations, is a treasure of natural wisdom. they learned that clothing can be protection. Loose layered garments trap cooler air while shielding the skin from the sun's relentless rays. Traveling only during early morning or late evening preserved energy and reduced water loss. Animals, especially camels, the ships of the desert, were allies. They carried supplies, traveled tirelessly, and survived on what humans could not. Even their behavior and direction often hinted at hidden water and safe paths. Ancient peoples also learned to read the desert, the shape of dunes, the direction of the wind, the patterns of clouds, and the movement of sandstorms. Every subtle sign was a message from nature, guiding them toward life rather than death. The desert is harsh, but those who respect it, listen to it, and adapt to it, find a way to survive. Ancient wisdom reminds us that survival is not about brute strength or modern technology. It is about understanding, patience, and harmony with the world around you. In the desert, survival is not determined by strength alone, nor by skill alone. It is determined by the human spirit, the will to keep going when every part of your body begs you to stop. The desert tests everything: your patience, your courage, and your clarity of mind. It challenges you to stay calm when thirst burns your throat, when hunger gnaws at your stomach, and when the endless horizon makes hope feel distant. But the mind is the strongest tool you have. Focus, calm, and determination can stretch your energy, make each drop of water count, and turn the most barren landscape into a place where life can endure. Every action, finding water, seeking shade, navigating the dunes, collecting food, staying warm at night, requires planning and resolve. Each success reinforces the truth. The human spirit can adapt, endure, and triumph over even the harshest challenges. In the desert, survival is never easy. But as long as hope remains, as long as your mind stays sharp, you can endure. Nature is relentless, but the will to survive is stronger. Because in the end, the desert is not just a place. It is a test, and the human spirit is made to pass it. So friends, this was today's amazing information. Hope you liked this video and learned something new. If you found the video interesting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you again in the next video with another new and surprising thing. Until then, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay tuned to learn. Jay Goga Sikatar Ma.